Kicking it off at number 1, we have my personal favorite roleplay server and probably the best roleplay server I have played in the last 5 years of my life, man. The Streetz of Los Santos. Now, you've probably heard of this server way long ago if you're an OG. You played it back in 2007. You played it back in 2014. You played it back in 2017. Well, forget about that, man. This server is beyond exceeded those expectations. It came back about a year ago, and honestly, man, it has blown my mind, dude. When I'm talking about blow my mind, I'm talking about blow my mind, man. This server is beyond amazing, dude. So, Streetz of Los Santos, it's a roleplay server based in the universe of basically San Andreas, so it takes place in the lore. Basically, it's a big gang server. You got ballers, you got Grove Street, you got cartels, you got all kinds of gangs and stuff. It's the same thing. You can do jobs, you can do robberies. It's honestly one of the best servers I've played in a long time. When I get on this server, man, I feel like a little kid, man. I've been playing San Andreas Multiplayer for about 13 years now, and I played tons of servers, man. But when I play this server, dude, I feel like a little kid, man. I feel like honestly a little kid when I hop on here, dude. The people I've made here, the community, the development, the owners, the co-owners, the mappings, the mappers who actually do all the work, man, have done such a phenomenal job, dude. It's honestly one of my favorite servers. As I stated, it is a medium roleplay server, but it does have high roleplay standards in my opinion. I think they've done a very great job. The best thing about it, there's no application. There is no application. I know most people don't want to waste their time doing an application, submitting it, getting denied, and saying, screw this, I'm going to go play something else. This is what makes this server honestly one of the best, man. The community is so strong. It has about 60 to 80 players during peak times, which is a very good, healthy number, and it's probably the only growing San Andreas multiplayer roleplay server, at least on the English side. The server's been back for about a year now, and they've done a phenomenal job, man. If you hop on this server, dude, I highly advise you to drive around the city. Go and check out the custom mapping. Check out Grove Street. Check out Idlewood. Check out Los Coronas, man. The mapping is honestly phenomenal, dude. It doesn't even look like Los Santos sometimes, man. The opportunities that you can do on here is honestly one of the best. I love the way they've tried to make it a great little mix between, legal roleplay and illegal roleplay. And the people that you meet on here, honestly, some of the best people I've met. I've met a lot of friends playing here. A lot of people, a lot of support from here. I've honestly enjoyed playing with the community. I've enjoyed the stuff they've done. I've enjoyed the events they've done. I haven't been really recording on here or anything just because I've been busy with other things. But if I would have to say, if you talk to me today and you're like, Klorontix, what is the best roleplay server? I would have to say this. Streetz of Los Santos, man. It is the growing server. It's exceeded my expectations. It makes me feel like a kid, man. You don't have to apply. You have got to check this server out. You can do whatever you want with this video. You can close it out right now, but you have to check out this server. There is no buts. You have to check out this server, man. This server is honestly so phenomenal. It's a great community. It's growing. It's honestly a welcoming community. It's not toxic. Most communities out there are very toxic this day, if you guys haven't noticed. You have got to check out this server, man. Highly advise it. IP and all that stuff's in the description. Check it out, please. It's amazing. Kicking it off at number 2, you guys already know. We got an OG here. Server originated back in 2007. Los Santos Roleplay. It's a high roleplay server with high roleplay expectations. You got to go ahead and make an application here to even be accepted, though, which might throw some people off. However, it does have 200 to 250 players on the weekend. I personally played this server for many years. I've been playing since 2009, 2010. And honestly, this server was my to-go server for many years. I've played numerous hours, about 5,000 to 7,000 hours. I've joined factions. I've joined PD. I've joined businesses. I've joined strip clubs. I've stripped. I did a lot of stuff on this server, man. Honestly, man, one of the best English roleplay communities still to this day. Can be a little toxic, don't get me wrong. However, if you're looking for a server that has tons of players on the weekends and basically a good opportunity to get really high development roleplay in 2021, this is definitely the server to go to. In my opinion, it doesn't beat Souls. However, it's still a freaking good server. They've had many years to work on the script. They've had many years to develop. They've had tons of people I've seen tons of people leave and come. I've seen tons of people mapping. I've seen multiple events throughout my years, man. Honestly, man, if you want a good server, check out Los Santos Roleplay. Make an application. It's worth your time, boys. Alright, you guys already know, man. Number 3, Red County Roleplay. Let's say you don't want to go ahead and live that city boy life. Let's say you want to go live like a country boy. You want to go be a hick. Well, here you go, man. Red County Roleplay is where you want to go ahead and be at. Ranging from about 40 to 80 players on the weekend. It still has a pretty active community base. I personally play here once in a blue moon. I enjoy my time. There's a good majority of legal factions and a pretty good majority of illegal factions from what I've seen. Guns are not as able to get, such as other servers listed on here, which makes it good and bad. Personally, I like it sometimes because it's more of a legal roleplay server in my opinion. I've enjoyed my time spent on here, man. It's a very great server. I've made tons of friends here. I've made great memories. I made my own drug business on here. You can grow. The thing I like about this place is like you can grow your own drugs. You can grow, if you have like an apartment, you can grow like marijuana in the apartment. And it's honestly such a cool script, man. I really like their whole car system script and their phone system script and the GPS script. Lots of cool stuff they've implemented over the years. Yeah, it's a stable community. If you want to go ahead and check out a good server, definitely this. It's a high roleplay server with high roleplay expectations. You do have to make an application like the other server we just listed. However, it is worth the time if you want to go ahead and list it. Once again, 40-80 players on the weekend. Definitely go ahead and check out Red County Roleplay. You can't miss this server. Honestly, one of my favorite servers I've played in my whole entire career of playing here. Honestly, a great community. I love it. Alright, kicking it off with number 4. You guys probably already know this server, and you guys might laugh at me while I say it, but Horizon Roleplay, man. Definitely number 4. Honestly, my second favorite server to play to this day. I love this server, man. It is actually so fun, man. It is a light roleplay server with DM kind of quality features. However, the community is a very active community, is why I'm listing it up here as number 4. It's got about 200 to 300 players on the weekend. Sometimes exceeding that, man. They have tons of mini games. They have tons of events they do during the holidays. They have tons of turf points. Basically, as the server, if you come here and play it, if you have played, basically the game is a big turf war faction plays. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see like maps. It'll be like pink, red, and basically your gang and whatnot tries to take over the point. And they have these going on throughout the whole day. It's honestly one of my favorite servers to play. I've joined tons of factions, dude. Joining a faction on the server is so easy, man. Or as they call it, a gang. There's like 20 gangs, man. It is so easy to join them. Some of them actually do offer a good roleplay standard. Not high. It's very low roleplay. However, they still do offer it. Getting into a faction is easily so simple. If your English is not that good, but you want to play an English roleplay server, but you don't want to make an application, here you go, man. You got to start out here on Horizon Roleplay. 200 to 300 players. Sometimes even more. Anyone can play it. No application required. You literally just join. You make a name. You go ahead and play. Once you're on here, man, you can explore. You can do jobs. You can, meet up with people. You can do whatever you want. Definitely a server that you want friends with, though. However, friends are really easy to make. As listed, all these servers, there will be a Discord for every one of them. However, I have made really good friends here. The community is a very nice community, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of people that might disagree on that, but I've had really good expectations. There has been some trolls and DMers, but you can't get them all out. I've enjoyed my time here. I've been treated very well, and that's why I'm naming it at number 4. The server can be a little goofy. There's a bunch of morons from what you'll see. There'll be a lot of people that try to run you over and crash a plane into a building. But honestly, man, I can't get enough of this server, dude. I always come back here. Every time I say like I don't want to play the server, I always come back, man. I can't lie, dude. I love playing on Horizon Roleplay. It's my second favorite server out of any roleplay servers, in my opinion. I love my time spent on here, dude. It's just a great way to chill and have some fun. Definitely go ahead and check out Horizon Roleplay. You won't be disappointed. Alright, kicking it off on the number 5 list, we got Valrise Roleplay, also known as before as Moodoo RPG. Honestly, I really like playing on the server. It's a very, very active community. I have never really seen it during peak times go under 100, to be honest. It has around ranges about 100 to 130 on the weekends or during peak times. It's honestly a very fun community. It's a light roleplay server, no application needed. It kind of has the same aspects as the next servers I'll be talking about here in the Horizon roleplay as well. However, the server is very nice. It's stable, it's fast, it's really never down. The scripts are pretty good. The admin team, the helpers, the owners are very helpful people. I actually messaged them one time asking for like a little guidance, and they went through this whole thing with me on Discord, and they showed me around, and they were offering like tutorials and all that. Honestly, man, it's a very nice community. It's a very well polished. I personally do enjoy playing on here. I don't play as much here as I want to. However, if I ever feel like just messing around, definitely come on here, play some light roleplay. I've had some funny interactions, man. Just some weird roleplay on here sometimes. But like the roleplay actually makes me like laugh, man. It definitely has a good, strong player base community. Has an active Discord. They have a website. They have the forums. They have a lot of things that they can offer here. Definitely go ahead and check out Valrise Roleplay. You won't be missing out. Good community. There's really not much I can say about it, to be honest. I haven't played too much in my time, but honestly, if you're looking for a server that's kind of like Horizon, but you don't want a big server, like 200, 300 players, if you want to be top dog, man, check out Valrise Roleplay. It's more of an RPG kind of element server, but at the same time, it's fun, it's active, it's alive. That's the most important thing about all these servers, man. All right, number 6, we got Lawless Roleplay. You heard that right. You probably heard this server before. It's probably one of the oldest servers, I believe. I think this server has been around since like 2011, 2012. Maybe I'm wrong on that. However, I remember this server way long ago. Basically has the same aspects as Horizon and Valrise. It's a light roleplay server with some DM aspects to it. However, the community is still active, ranging about 50 to 150 from what I've seen. It's really different, man. Like, it scatters around. However, the community is still active. They're still kicking it. They're still alive. A year ago, I thought this server would be dead here in about a year, but no, they proved me wrong. Honestly, man, they have a really good script, and I'm actually very genuinely impressed with what they've done. They're continuously on the Discord. I'm always seeing updates, man. I'm always seeing updates of what they're doing or what they've done, or, you know, just general improvements to the game. Easy game, easy server to get into. It's 0.3.7. You just go ahead, make an account, log in, start grinding that money out. From there on, you know, you'll be shooting PD here like this guy right here is doing in the video. Honestly, I've enjoyed my time playing here. I don't play as much. However, I have played here. I have experienced it, and I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the script. I've enjoyed the community. Honestly, it's a very fun server. Lots of things to do. If you want a light roleplay server, as really any of these servers, definitely check this one out. You never know, man. You could be the top shooter on Lawless Roleplay. You know how awesome that would be? That would be freaking awesome. But you never know. Definitely go ahead and check out Lawless Roleplay. And really, on all these servers, these 4 that I'm listing here in the row, these are all pretty much the same thing. However, they all are really good servers, and I've enjoyed my experiences with all of them. So, Lawless Roleplay, you definitely earned number 6 spot. Keep it up. Keep the community thriving. Love the updates you guys do. Keep it up, boys. Alright, last but not least, boys, we got Italian Mafia Roleplay on the list. Basically, as the last 3 servers listed here, it's a light roleplay server with DM aspects. It's got a healthy community, between 100 and 150 players peaking time on the weekends. Still thriving. They have their own Discord. They have their own forums and their websites. Still an active community. If you're just looking for another server and you don't like the other 3, check out this one. This one's more European based from what I've seen here. So if you live in Europe, you probably have a lot better connection playing on these server. Really, all of these servers, you'll probably have a lot of better connections. Some you might struggle with. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Italian Mafia Roleplay. Funny story, when I actually first played here, I wanted to go ahead and join like a Italian roleplay faction. And I thought, oh man, Italian Mafia Roleplay. Like, I'm going to be an Italian mob boss. And I'm going to be taking down all these hits. And I'll be have people working for me. No, it's nothing like that. It is definitely nothing like that. I don't play on here. I really don't. It's just I lag on here way too much. So I've just never really took the opportunity to play on here. But I know there's a pretty active, healthy community this day. And pretty much for all these servers. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for all these servers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Definitely go ahead and check out the first 3 mentioned though. Those are pretty much the best. I'm sorry there wasn't too many high roleplay servers. There really isn't any of that anymore in the English side of things. If you want something like that, man, you're just going to have to go ahead and play GTA 5 to be honest. But the last 4, they're all great alternatives. If you don't want to do a heavy roleplay server, man, definitely check out the light roleplay side, man. Those servers are great. They're fun. Horizon, Italian Mafia Roleplay, Valrise Roleplay, and Lawless Roleplay. All great servers, man. All have their communities. All have their players. All have their gangbangers. You know what it is, boys. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for these videos. Please let me know what you think. There are a couple other servers that I have thought about putting on here, but they were never out. One server that is coming out in the future that I will be checking out is called Medieval Roleplay. Hopefully that's released someday. I don't know if it's going to be, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay blessed. Stay frisky. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you all very much for watching. Peace.
Fresh at the van, we letting shit hit the fan. He taking bullets to his chest, now we go call him a man. I hate him with the Smith & Wesson, cause I'm not one to be testing. I won't even use a weapon, you consider that a blessing. Ain't no time for guessing, better take it as a lesson. It don't matter who I'm fucking up, they in the class or they in heaven. Bloody stains on my white tee, he try to fight me, feeling like I'm partying cause you have to bring a pipe.